What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
And Katie.
Welcome to Rockledge, Florida.
Yeah.
So there's an elderly guy on the road up here, and he fell on the road, or he was really like intoxicated. He fell into the road, and then the cars were like almost hit him. There he is again. He's doing it again. So take a left here, on the shopping plaza. Go left, take a left there. So this guy right here, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's high or drunk, but he's still doing it. And he almost literally, go after this black car, did he? He got, go, start moving, start rolling. He got into an altercation with the vehicle. I guess he was drunk or high, and he fell into the road, and the cars were gonna hit him. So stop where he's facing the camera right here. Let's see what he's doing. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he goes in front of cars.
He's trying to clean up the road.
He almost got hit by a car earlier. I don't know if he's intoxicated. He looks like he's homeless. See the walk? So he almost got hit by a car. Yeah, he's high. See how he's moving slow?
Yeah.
So this guy right here is, he fell back into the road, and he almost got hit by a car. There he goes again. Let me try to get him off the road. I got him. Yeah, I'm going to get him off the road. He almost got hit by a car.
He's got something stuck. What's happening? The guy's okay. It's on the door. I'll get it. You definitely need hand sanitizer. Yes, on that door. Right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Carry it with you all the time. They got EMS, fire, You're gonna have to pull in here. I'm just leaving into a parking spot at this point. Yep. Into a parking spot. Yep. But where we can still see. I guess I need to pull up to them. Yeah. We're still inside, it's going on. He needs help, that's what matters. At least we got it relaxed for him. He needs help. I don't know where he's going. Definitely needs help. Maybe I'll see you here in a second. But I want to make sure that the ambulance has room. Has room for her. So let's see. Williams with the ambulance. Who's this? Well, we're gonna be at Jose's gonna be at Apple Maps.
just trying to get my ID and stuff. I'm like, I'm not part of it. I'm not, you know, just trying to get my ID. They want to ID me. I'm like, no, dude, like, I'm not part of this. I'm not part of this. They're trying to make me part of this. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get hit by a car, but I'm not gonna sit here and give a statement about him falling on the road.
Yeah.
That's. I don't know if he's just probably. Let me drive, baby. Let me drive.
You wanna drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me drive. I hope you're at least narrating this.
Oh, I was parts of it, and then parts of it I was just like watching and trying to figure out what was going on.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, like she wanted my ID. I'm like, I'm not giving you my ID. Like, I'm not part of this. Why would she wants me to give a statement? I'm like, I'm not giving a statement.
It's an old man who's having trouble.
Yeah, I'm not giving a statement for that. That's not like, why do I need to make myself part of this?
Why am I part of it?
I'm like, no, I'm not giving a statement. Like, she wanted me to give a statement. I guess she pulled him over earlier.
Oh.
So, I don't know if it makes her look good. I don't know what it does for her, but...
Okay.
Well, basically, she said she pulled him over earlier. And, that's why she was kind of interested in what was going on. But I'm like, man, look. I said, man, look, I'm not part of this.
I'm just driving through here. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm working. I don't have time to give you a statement about some old guy falling. Like, so make sure that the camera's straight. It's on your side.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's level. Make sure that it's straight. Make sure the truck hood's that short. What are you doing?
Perfect.
No, it was perfect until you touched it. What are you doing, bro?
It is good.
Katie, I can't babysit you, okay?
I know. It looks fine.
Okay, make sure it looks fine because now the camera's on your side. How do we get into this neighborhood? I'm like, look, I'm not part of this. Like, she wanted me to give her a whole statement about what happened. I'm like, man, I'm not giving you a statement. I'm not giving you a statement for this. I'm recording a YouTube video, okay? I'm not...
You told her that?
No, I don't think I told her I'm recording, but... Like, I told her I'm working right now. Let me get that mount in front of me. Let me, what car's around here?
Do you want me to do it with the... It's still recording?
Give me the whole thing, yeah. Because you're not going to figure this out. Unless you're hard, you don't know any better.
I love you too.
4 girls from Michigan. She doesn't...
Look at the swagger on that egret.
She's worried about...
Bird.
Okay, so I don't... Like... I think he just had a heat stroke is what I think happened.
Yeah. That's what I think is happening.
I'm like, she wants me to give him a statement. I'm like, man, I'm not giving you a statement. Like, I don't even live in Brevard County. I'm here working. I'm not...
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time to be part of this. Like, I did what I did just to get him, to make sure he didn't get hit by a car, but that's about all I can do for it.
It looks like an old guy who's probably been working hard his whole life, you know.
You know, it's sad that somebody in that age should be out here working to begin with.
It may just be his work ethic.
Well,
yeah.
All I know, the lady was a nurse, though.
Yeah.
Thank for her, because he wanted us to help him get up. I'm like, sir, I told her, don't get him up. He's already fallen twice. If you get him up, he's going to just do it again and get hurt.
Yeah.
I think he had a heat stroke. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
He had a heat stroke.
He just seemed like a hard worker.
I'd offer driving his truck home without knowing him or whatever. Like, I'd do whatever, but I'm not going to sit here and give a police statement because at the end of the day, like, it's just not...
That was a look like I know who you are.
Does he really give us that look?
I don't know.
I don't know. So welcome to Rockledge, Florida. I saw him fall. We almost ran him over. Okay, we were driving through that road right where he was at. And he was on the road on his knees with cars driving around him.
Yeah.
The problem is because there's so many overdoses here in Brevard County, most people see somebody like that and they just assume he's a homeless crackhead.
Yeah.
And they don't pay him any mind. But I saw him, I'm like, no, that guy, that's okay. We got to go help that guy. He's going to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
And so for people here in Brevard County, that's normal. Somebody tripping out on the road, that's normal for them. But it's not for me because I don't live in this crack-infested crap hole. So for people here, that's a normal sight. That's just another day in Brevard County for these people. Yeah. But I got involved, man. And the sad thing is, 50 people drove by and didn't get involved. And once I got involved, then they all got involved, you know? But they were driving past him. He was on the road laying down he was standing up when we got to him. Well, he was on the ground earlier, and for them, it's just another day in Brevard County, another crackhead on the road. But when I saw it, I had to get involved, and good thing we did. They were gonna run him over. To these people here, a crackhead, or they so much as a crackhead, and that's what's wrong with society. You know, that's an old guy who's working. That's a disabled elderly American who's working. That man should have benefits, should have help. He shouldn't be out there like that. But then what does society assume? Oh, it's just another crackhead on the side of the road. So now they don't help him. And that's what's wrong with the world we live in, where people have become cold towards other people because the increase of lawlessness, the heart of people will become cold.
Yep.
And that's where we are right now, where people don't care about other people because they've got used to the lawlessness. Can I get the sanitizer again?
Yeah.
And he's got like he's got skin tabs that have fallen off and he's bleeding all over. I'm like, bro, I can't help you unless I have thankfully that one dude came out, the first dude that came out, right, with the car, with the Monte Carlos.
He seemed really nice.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, hey bro, like if you can hold him off real quick, I can put on some gloves to be able to get him off the road or something. You know? But if I hadn't moved those people over, they would have drove. They were all just going to drive right over him, man. What type of world do we live in where an old person falls on the side of the road, instead of helping them, we drive right by them?
What he actually needed was like a Gatorade.
Yeah.
Some Gatorade.
Yeah, he had a heat stroke.
Yeah.
And look at that. At that age, he's out here driving a landscaping truck in this heat. You know, that reminds me of that's how my dad had his stroke. I know what he was going through.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly how my dad had his stroke. When my dad almost died, it was just like that. Exactly the same scenario. Exactly the same scenario as when my dad had his stroke. My dad was out doing landscaping with a potbelly just like his. Una barrigona, out there doing landscaping work in the heat. That's exactly how my dad's stroke happened. And if I hadn't taken him to the hospital, he would have died. That man there would have died on the side of the road. None of these people would have helped him. They would have all driven. Somebody might have ran over him. But that's the problem with society. See, we see somebody on the side of the road, which is assumed, well, it's just another homeless crackhead. Hadn't I got involved, and he did look homeless. You know, the clothes he's wearing is dirty and stuff. Well, and he had a car and a trailer.
Once you find that out, you realize, oh, he's doing landscaping. Of course, he's gonna be having an appearance.
But most people drive by and they say it's just a crackhead.
Yeah.
They just see a homeless person, a crackhead, and they don't realize it's an old guy driving a truck and trailer. We find those details out later. But people judge too quick.
Yeah. When I saw the things in his hand, like what he was picking up, I was like, and I saw that truck over there, I put two and two together. I was like, that man's not homeless. He's just old.
I thought he was homeless, but to me, just because he's homeless doesn't mean I'm not going to help him.
Exactly.
You know? But to 99% of people in society, they see somebody homeless on the road and they think it's just another crackhead. They don't care. You know? But I'm not like the rest of these people, Katie. You can't treat me like I'm better than everybody.
That's why I chose you.
I'm a great person, you know?
Yeah.
I'm better than all these people.
Jose, don't let the vanity take off.
He's like, oh, I've had enough of you.
I wouldn't have chose you if I didn't think you were the best option for me.
She's like, if you're the best option for me, but for other people, Jose, you're just too much.
Yeah.
Like, for me and my circumstance, you're okay, but for other people, you probably need to shut up now.
Yeah.
I'm just the greatest person out there.
For me.
Like, I'm my own hero. Like, I'm better than all these people.
Don't let the vanity melt you, Jose.
But I guess what makes me great is the fact that I don't judge other people. I steal from them and beat them and abuse them, but I won't. She's like, what? But look, there's literally, is this guy elderly too? No. There's people that are literally elderly, mowing lawns in Florida heat. I'm young and I'd have a heat stroke in this
My
thing.
papa, in Michigan.
Wasn't a Klan.
No. He wouldn't stop. He was retired, but he was the guy who didn't stop. He fell off a tree.
Okay, we're gonna have to take your phone into AT&T and see what's going on with it.
Doing yard work. Like, he wanted to cut down trees. We're like, you're 76 years old. You should not be.
Like, here's a guy riding a bicycle
trees.
down the road the wrong way. Like, this is the problem in this county. Is that this is not a rare thing. Like, this guy is riding a bicycle down the road in oncoming traffic. So that's really the problem in this county. That there are like a lot of crackheads here. So,
yeah,
you know.
But that generation, they really like.
Oh, they love coke, crack, meth, all that. That generation.
Working.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, love. Oh, your grandpa. Oh, he's a hard-working guy. He was the hardest working guy in his clan room. I shouldn't have disrespected that. I'm sorry.
I don't think he was doing that, but.
Oh, sure. But that's the problem. That there's so many crackheads out here. How do you not assume somebody's a crackhead? And this is supposed to be, you know, there's YouTubers that have actually put this place on one of the top best places to live.
It's not.
There's literally YouTubers that have put Rockledge as like
we were driving.
One of the best places to live in Florida.
We were driving in here, and I was like, we need to do a video. This does not look nice. This looks very trashy and just.
Oh yeah.
Like, I got a Pasco County vibe out of this place where I was just like, we need to do a video here. This is not like the nice of the nice. This is like.
Because they're having a few YouTubers, I guess they're realtors here or something.
Probably.
And do you fart again?
No.
It just smells like, oh, it's water from the plant over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense now. Everybody farted here. But this is like one of those places that ends up on those top 10 lists of the best places in Florida.
And it's not.
And it's not. It's actually pretty sad if you spend enough time here. Bless their heart, they don't know any better.
The building is gorgeous.
I know, like totally.
Right there.
Yeah.
In
German architecture.
The emergency room is closed.
And I'm sure there's nice parts here. We're just not going to look for them.
Oh, they got a scooter.
Yeah, that cooter down there.
Got a scooter.
Well, let's just go. Like, there's a nice side of Rockledge. There is, but we're not going to go to. Even the nicer side is probably trashy. You know. This is probably about as far north as you're going to see a coconut tree. On this coast, probably.
Yeah. I think last time we were in Jackson, I saw people trying to grow.
Yeah, like, people will try, but it's not.
The hospital and emergency room is closed.
That's a hospital. I thought it was a communist conflict. So.
No. It's a hospital and it's closed. And they gave you options of other hospitals.
It's frustrating that there are elderly people out there having heat strokes because they're working lands. And today's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget, this guy is elderly on a Saturday working landscape. That's not supposed to be happening. Somebody that age should already be retired, have a Colombian maid clean his house for him.
He may be retired. He may be of that age, but he just refuses
Look
to retire.
at that mango tree. Wow.
There's some older
Dude, look at this mango tree.
Yeah.
I gotta make it short.
Yeah. Some
Wow.
older people that just refuse to retire.
Dude. This is like the holy grail of mango trees. That's nuts. I have never seen anything like this in my lifetime. That mango tree is just like infected with mangoes.
And none of them are ready.
No, they're not. How is that even possible? That's insane.
It's just a good year.
Dude, what on earth? That's insane. They have like, you guys gotta see this, hold on. That is just insane. I love the little, how is that even possible? Okay guys, look at this. Look at this mango tree. Look at this.
See, they like come out
That's
and be like,
nuts.
what are you doing?
That's insane. That's not even realistic. How is that even possible? Dude, that tree has got like 20,000 mangoes on it. That's insane, bro. If anybody knows what variety that tree is, I'd like to know.
It's got some too.
Dude, that's wild. Look, they're doing a trash out right here. This is cute. It's a cute little area.
Yeah.
They're doing a trash out here. I miss working. With my back, I can't do anything. Look at
and
that.
that's the same thing that they both have.
Oh man, they're doing a trash out. Remember those days, baby? This is gorgeous out here. This is really gorgeous. You know, like every little Florida town is gonna have like rich people along the water. Every little town is gonna have like cute little areas. Like even like the worst, even Selma, Alabama has good neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Like even Selma, Alabama has like 2 streets that are good. You know, so like don't think because you live here and like this is nice right here, but this is not the reality of this whole town. Like get out of here. Come on, dude. Is there a little downtown over here?
Not a downtown, just like a little district.
This is cute.
This is the gist of the district.
This is cute right here. No, like it's got nice little areas, but that doesn't mean like the whole thing is like the greatest place to live in Florida. Rockledge. For the people that have houses on the water, yeah. But that's not the reality of everybody living out here. Oh, if I had money, I'd live here like a king. Look at that. I can see me fixing up that house right there. Look at that. That's gorgeous. But is that the reality of everybody living in this town? No. Like, you're the rich guy by the water, and I'm glad you're able to do that for you and whoever is willing to fight for it in the divorce court, you know?
I have seen gorgeous. Some like Pontiacs here. I'm just like, how? Okay.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Region, yeah.
This is gorgeous. Like this neighborhood here, this is absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is beautiful. But it's 3 or 4 rich guys on the beach. That's not the reality for the whole town. So like, what I think trips people up is okay. Yeah, there's nice people, stuff over here, but it's not everybody in the communities living over here.
It's like Bradenton. You got Anna Maria Island.
Oh, you got crackheads.
But you got Bradenton. Lake Branch has a Bradenton address, but it is not Bradenton.
Yeah, we're not in Bradenton. I know my license says Bradenton, but I would never accept it. Like, look, this one's already got metal bars on the windows. Like, all you have to do is just move a little bit further this way, and the whole vibe changes. Like, that one's already got metal bars.
Part of us wanting to move is so that our driver's license does not say Bradenton.
I don't want to admit
I don't want to admit it.
I don't want to admit I live in Bradenton. I wouldn't want folks to know something like that about me. Imagine having to admit you live in Bradenton.
I know.
This is beautiful. The problem is Katie doesn't have $1 million.
Yeah.
I love how they have like Victorian furniture outside. It's like it's no longer good to be inside, but it's still Victorian. It matches the theme of the house. This is wow. Here's another mango tree that's just mangoes everywhere. Lock me up and throw away the key. Look at this mango tree. It's got the same one. Oh, this is an orange. That's a Spanish lime tree. How's that growing this far north? That's a Spanish lime. Look. How are they able to grow Spanish limes this far north? Look. How are they able to grow Spanish limes this far north? That's what's up right there. How? I'm not gonna lie, low key, this place does have some cool stuff. I mean, you can grow Spanish limes this far. I didn't even know you could grow Spanish limes in Bradenton. But it's not just, I think people think it's not just the weather. I feel it's not just the temperature, it's also like the type of ground, the type of soil you have. Like, there's more to it than just. There's more to it than just temperature. I think the type of soil here might be better.
Yeah, the more north you go, the soil gets better.
Yeah, I feel like in Naples, like the hardest part about trying to grow a lot of tropical fruits in Naples This house is historic, and it's for sale. Look at that Lawndale. Look, how old is it? $10 donation. How is it a donation if you have to specify how much you want? Is it for sale?
No.
There's a for sale sign or open house sign. I guess you pay $10 to see it.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Dude, these houses, this is like, wow, this is beautiful.
From the 1800s, but you can see the exact year it was built.
This coastal, look at that house right there. This is kind of like a GoPro side view content, actually.
Yeah.
You want to grab the GoPro? I think there's how much minutes are left on the GoPro?
No idea.
It's in the bag. See how much time is left on the GoPro? Because this would really be like...
This is the black bag?
Yeah, and this is really worth trying to get the GoPro out. It's just showing all these historic rooms. Look at that elevation here too. Like you're like 15, 20 feet off the ground here. I could delete one of the Melbourne at night maybe, or the drunk kid. The last one can be deleted. That guy was pretty boring either way. Okay, so I'm gonna delete the last drunk guy I had. He wasn't that exciting to begin with. Yeah, like I'm gonna get you guys a close up of all these houses on the right. You guys gotta see this. I mean, this is just spectacular. I remember a while back we drove through Coco. Coco has some nice little watery neighborhoods on the side too.
Yeah.
You didn't ever answer my question.
What?
What was the question that I asked you?
Oh, how much minutes?
Okay. When you turn it on, how many minutes are left?
3 minutes and 4 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna delete one file that we have.
Okay.
I already know, like the last Uber, I'll do it myself so I'll get the right one. I guess the last Uber passenger I had, that can be deleted because it ain't worth keeping.
He's just born.
So from here this way, I think it might stop. This is gorgeous. I mean, wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, if you got money, this is a whole different world. Money buys good things everywhere. Problem is, I'm married to Kate.
Yeah.
She doesn't have money. I've asked her to get some money, but she won't get it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have as much money as you want to do.
Have you considered working hard so maybe one day we can retire here? Or are you just gonna keep eating donuts until you die from morbid obesity? If that's the case, we can get maybe $1 million life insurance policy on you, and that'll take some of the sting away.
I took out a 5 on myself.
So it's like, I'm ahead of you, Jose. I'm plotting on you just as much as you're plotting on me.
I'm plotting on myself.
I'm plotting on myself. I don't need you to plot on me.
I was considering getting a larger one too.
Yeah. We gotta take your phone to the AT&T store and find out why it's having this glitch. Because it's definitely like your phone's, like the video it records is like grainy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it maybe burnt it or who knows. But isn't there a new iPhone out now either way?
Yeah.
The newer one's gonna be mine. Is there a new one out now?
Yeah.
Alright guys,
might
check it
have
out.
to be mine though.